The Young Muslim Women's League, a charitable organization dedicated to social welfare for 50 years, celebrated its Golden Jubilee anniversary in Colombo with nearly 500 guests. The event marked 5 decades of YMWL's work in supporting the underprivileged. Former Sri Lankan President Chandrika Kumaratunga used the platform to address two important issues: the low representation of women in politics and parliament, and the ongoing problem of domestic violence.
The poor participation of women in leadership in this country, even though we boast of having produced the world's first woman Prime Minister and so on. I don't know why, but women's representation in parliament is very low. Most of the ladies who went into these male-dominated Pradeshia Sabhas and local government bodies were treated very badly by their male counterparts. They used to insult them, they used to physically sort of push them around, say rude things to them, and make all kinds of comments, sexually abusive comments. I heard Professor Hanifa telling us about domestic abuse of women. The highest incidence of physical abuse of women happens in their own homes, at the hands of their husbands and partners. And in the last few years, or last decade perhaps, this has increased exponentially. Women abuse is incredibly high in this country. And I'm sad to say that society as a whole, and government especially, just turns away and does not take much notice of this. This is an area perhaps where the Young Muslim Women's League can take leadership, at least among the Muslim ladies. Physical abuse of women is at a very, very high level in this country. So, rape, physical abuse, and so on. Not speaking of the child abuse, which has also increased hugely.
Who is the world's first Prime Minister that former President Bandaranaike was referring to? It is none other than her mother Sirimava Bandaranaike. Sirimava Bandaranaike's party secured a resounding victory in the 1960 general election in Ceylon, making her the world's first woman Prime Minister. She left office in 1965 but returned to serve 2 more terms as Prime Minister between 1970 and 2000.